All right, today I want to talk about the underpopulation crisis. And, I find it funny because I've had this prediction for the longest time, and Elon Musk, like a couple days ago, said something about it. And, like, we won't actually understand how over it will be for this next generation. Because people like myself, you think people like myself are going to have kids, unattractive, nothing going for me? There's a lot of people who are like me. And even if you want to have kids now, the economic black pill is so brutal that everything is so expensive. I've said that everything is so expensive that the people that want kids, they're probably not even going to have them, because they just cannot, you cannot afford it. You cannot afford to have kids now, even if you want them. And that's another thing. People don't want kids, and people that want kids can't have them. So there's going to be so little people being born, not that many people being born. And the older generations, the older people are just going to outnumber the young to such an extreme. And I think a brutal black pill no one ever talks about, that I haven't heard it before, the contraception pill. I mean, oh my God. I think as of right now, it's like 1 out of every 4 adults have some sort of mental illness. That's probably going to be at least 50% soon, because people don't realize you're not supposed to have kids in your late 30s, early 40s. My friends, a couple people that I used to talk to, their parents had them at like their late 30s. My mom had me when she was 38, and it just increases the risk for birth defects, mental health problems. And of course, I'm noticing that too. Like Gen Z, this generation has all sorts of, the most depressed generation ever, many problems, all that shit. I think it's due to the contraception pill, because think about it. There's so many parents, like, who the fuck really? It's not like the 60s where these people are having kids at like 20, 21. I mean, now people have kids in like their late 30s. People don't even leave their house, people live with their parents like until they're 30, So like, it's definitely not, I don't think it's definitely like good to have kids that late, and I'm noticing that more and more. That's probably why you're going to see an increase in mental health problems, is because, the people that have kids are having them so late, and it's just going to probably cause all these problems. Maybe not, I don't know. But, there's just going to be such a small, like I said, the older generations. And the brutal thing about this is, like, of course now, like, everyone, for some reason, like, all these dudes, they want the same age range of women. Like, this is no secret. Everyone knows this. Like, all these guys from every age range wants a girl who's 18 to 25, Even it's kind of funny because, like, about a month or two ago, my mom, she's been trying to get out of the house and do shit because she works a home job and doesn't really leave the house. And she went to this bar with her friend and, like, this group of people for, like, one of their birthday parties. And she said that she came home late at night and told me there's this guy there that was, like, a friend of a friend. Somehow, like, they knew this guy who was, like, 70 years old. And he was telling them, he's like, oh, I only date 25-year-olds. And my mom said that she clowned on him and said, like, oh, good luck with that, buddy. And I just was like, damn, that's brutal. Because, listen, there's so many old dudes who are just so blue-pilled and just oblivious. Like, they want 20-year-old prime Stacy. Like, it's over. You're not getting 20-year-old prime Stacy. Like, it's just throw in the towel. It's literally over, These guys, and I find that shit hilarious. Like, some of these old dudes, like some of these boomers think that they're 20. My dad says that shit sometimes. He's like, I still feel like I'm 21 years old. I'm like, well, it's fucking over now, And yeah, like, these dudes, they're just delusional. Like, they think they can get 20-year-old prime Stacy. It's not going to happen. And guess what? When the whole underpopulation thing, there's going to be just, and I notice it, like I said, I notice it with myself all the time. And, like, I'm so depressed and, like, just out of touch with reality that, like, when I go out, because I live in a highly, highly populated place, it's just so weird to me. Like, I walk around everywhere. Nobody says anything to each other, it's just like, if you go to a store, there's like a bunch of people everywhere and nobody fucking says shit to each other. It's like we're all robots, including myself, just not saying shit, just walking around. It's just so fucking bizarre and weird to me now. Like, I never actually thought about that until, like, recently. I don't know why, but it's just so weird. It's like you're lonely, but you're surrounded by so many people. It's just so ridiculous, It's just, no one says shit. You're just kind of in your own head, and it's just, everyone does it. Like, that's what everyone does. And I'm just surrounded by old people, And like the people that like I see, because like I said, there's like people everywhere. I'll go outside, like there's just so many people. Um, Even the ones I see around my age, like 20, 21, 22, 23, they all like, especially the women, they have like this aesthetic, like that e-girl aesthetic. I see it all the time, especially the mullet. I don't know if you guys have seen this, like these girls like and the same thing. There's not like one person who I see around my age that doesn't have an unnatural hair color. Like I'm not even joking. That's bizarre too. Like they have like blue, green. But I'm seeing this. It's like they get this mullet. They get the gauge ear, like the ear stretcher things, tattoos, and I'm thinking to myself like, they're not gonna have kids anytime soon. Like none of us are. Nobody is. I mean, holy shit. Because like I said, there's so many people that are like me that just brush it aside and just cope and don't think it's a fucking issue. And they just end up just being alone and shit. Like nobody, I swear to God, like people like myself are just not going to have kids. And like the whole underpopulation thing, I can see that. The money thing is probably the number one thing that's going to, make this happen. Because like I said, it's just everything's so expensive. Why would you want to have a kid? It's just another mouth to feed, tons of money. Even if you want kids, you just know you can't afford it. And I think even if these people do have kids, because listen, if you're in a household, let's say you have a son, the mom and dad are going to be working 24/7. I mean, that because it's not like the old days where the guy worked and the mother stayed home. So it's like, who's watching these kids? These parents, if they have kids in the future, they're basically going to raise me. Like seriously, just raising yourself, just consumed by technology. I can guarantee you, like these kids are just gonna get thrown iPads and like gaming consoles and just fucking sit inside and do nothing. Just have the worst social skills. It's just inevitable. Because how can you possibly? You're alone. Your kid's gonna be alone. You're at work, so it's just gonna be so beyond brutal for an entire generation. Just I don't know what that's going to do for work either, because like even like I said, for now, like for myself, it's just so strange. Like I don't know any 21-year-olds. It's like, because like listen, high school was like what, 4 summers ago, and it seems like where the fuck did they go? Because they're that's like a decent amount of people who are my age. It's like, where the hell did they go? I don't see anyone anymore from my school. Like I barely do. So it's like, what the fuck happened? And it's mainly just old people who go out and like do chores or whatever the fuck, run errands or whatever. So like it's just really strange to me. Even like the girls I've talked to, like especially after high school, have been like 25, 26. Like they've been like a couple years older than me. Still fucking flopping and failing. Like I literally, a couple days ago, I was debating on downloading Tinder again, but I was like, why the fuck should I do this? Like, I'm fucking so stupid. Like, I was thinking about it, but I'm like, it's just going to be the same thing. I'm going to get no likes. It's going to get me nowhere, And then, of course, you got the people telling you, oh, just keep approaching. Do 2 approaches a day. Do 3 approaches a day. Listen, it gets so fucking mentally exhausting. Like, I'm the most depressed I've ever been. The whole e-girl situation, that was like the icing on the cake. Like, that was my cue to just throw in the towel and just stop, trying so hard with dating, man. Because, like, it's not going to happen anytime soon, if even ever. Because, like, man, it's just so brutal. And then these people, oh, just keep trying, bro, keep trying. There's, like, an analogy I had. Like let's say, for example, there's a marathon race. Everybody has a card with how many laps they have to do, but nobody actually knows. Like, everyone has different laps. Let's say one dude has 1 lap, the other dude has 2 laps, and you, for some reason, you just got unlucky. You have 10,000 laps you have to run for no reason at all. Now, let's say, these dudes, they run the laps, and then you're still running, and these people are telling you, oh, bro, keep running, bro, just do another lap, bro, come on, you're going to finish eventually, bro, do another lap, and they keep telling you to do it, keep telling you, oh, bro, come on, don't give up, do it, and you're still, you're running the laps. You're eventually going to get tired and be like, why the fuck am I running? Like, what the fuck? And then when you say, yeah, guys, I'm going to go home, fuck running, they're going to be like, oh, bro, don't be a loser, don't be a bitch, bro, you're such a bitch, man. And guess what? That just makes you feel even worse. Because, guys, like, listen, with the whole dating shit, like, people have told me, oh, just there's someone out there for you, just keep asking girls out, ask out a girl every day. It gets mentally draining. Like, the rejections, they literally, like, get to you so bad. And you just end up getting so miserable. Because listen, everyone gets rejected, but I don't think in, like, a copious amount like mine. Because, like, I can just see, like, some dude having, like, 3 to 4 rejections, trying to gaslight me and say, oh, just keep doing it, keep asking out girls, bro. It gets to you, and you just get numb and are fucking angry and miserable all the time, you know? So it's just like, I gotta like take a break from, you know, trying to date, you know, because like I said, I was thinking about downloading Tinder, but I was like, why the fuck why am I doing this to myself? Why am I making myself more depressed trying to, you know, because it's not going to happen. I've tried Tinder like for myself 6 times, maybe now 7, like so many. And it's just like, why do I do this? You know, and especially people say, touch grass, bro, and do what? Okay, get out there and do what? You know, I've joined clubs, I've joined shit. It's all the same shit, all the same outcomes. And I don't care anymore. And of course, when you say that to people that you don't care, whatever, I give up. I don't care about dating. I don't give a fuck about friends either. You know, I know my 3 good friends left me, but like, listen, I don't want friends either. That was like a thing I wanted in the past. I wanted friends in a relationship like a fucking normie. Now I don't give a shit. I mean, I did so badly. And I just look at that part of my life where, you know, I tried so hard and I'm just like, God damn, how the fuck did I fail that bad? You know? But, yeah, of course, these people, whenever you say, like, oh, I'm throwing in the towel, I'm not even calling it quits. I'm just taking a break from trying to talk to people because I don't want to do anything. And literally, all I want to do is just sleep all day. I don't give a fuck about anything else. Like, I really don't. I don't care about video games. I don't care about anything, really. So I just kind of want to just do my thing and chill out. And, of course, that's, like, a problem with people for some reason. I don't know why. It's really strange. You know, a single mother on welfare gets praised, and meanwhile, me who doesn't have anything, who's been beaten up, fucking miserable, bullied when I was younger, just have people hate you for not doing anything. It's such a strange thing to me. I don't know why. You don't win. Listen, you don't win, you know. You give up, people tell you, oh, you gave up, bro, loser mentality, bro, oh my God. You don't give up, you just destroy your mental health with failed social interactions. I mean, the good thing, listen, it's gotten so much easier now that I haven't really had to leave the house and talk to people. It's gotten like a lot easier, like duh. But you know, because I don't have to put myself in these awkward social interactions and get stressed out, anxious, get rejected, and like cry and get angry over it and be like, oh fuck, you know, better luck next time. So like I don't have to deal with that anymore. I'm kind of just chilling out and, you know, coping in peace, as I like to call it, just coping in peace, just doing my thing, because fuck it, like I don't have anything else to do. Everything I've done, you know, in an attempt to get in a relationship, especially friends too, like the friendship pill, oh God, man, that is a nightmare. I can't believe it's just like how bad I just fucked up and failed at life. It's actually really brutal, but yeah, for now I just don't do anything. And with the whole next generation, they're just gonna be probably just like me, you know. It's sad, but it's just brutal, especially if you're sub 5. Oh my God, man. I'm starting to believe more and more in the sub 8 theory. I'm telling you, because it's just like, even the most basic average people, average gym maxed dudes, they just don't get anything. You know, it's like being gym maxed is the standard now to be average. If you want to be an average man, go to the gym, work out, and get muscles. Then you'll be average. You know, it's just ridiculous. You know, how the competition is just so insane now, to where it makes it like almost impossible. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's going to be rough for this next generation if the underpopulation thing happens, but yeah, that's pretty much it.